humu nchini. Baadhi ya wanafunzi wa Profesa Uppal ambaye ni mhadhiri katika chuo cha Jomo Kenyatta walihitimu na sasa ni Manaibu Chansela katika vyuo tofauti humu nchini. Kulingana naye, walimu hutumia njia ya vitisho wanapowafunza wanafunzi na ndio maana wengi huogopa somo la hisabati na kusema ni ngumu. Profesa Uppal amekuwa ni mwalimu kwa zaidi ya miaka 60 na ameandika vitabu tofauti vya hesabu.
What do you say in the morning? Ram Ram.
His full name is Surindar Uppal. And I did my PhD in 1991, but I was awarded in 1992. I was the first one to have done PhD in mathematics in Kenya, locally. And I joined as a lecturer in Kenyatta University in 1975. Became a senior lecturer in 1986. So 1996 I became a full professor, the first one to become a full professor at JKU. And of course the next full professor was appointed 10 years after that. So I have been teaching, writing books and publishing papers. And going overseas, I have visited quite a number of places, and I think I attended about 40 mathematical conferences all over the world. The most conspicuous amongst them, which we mathematicians, value a lot, is called ICM, International Congress of Mathematicians. That is the World Conference of Mathematics. I attended the first one in 2010 in India, Hyderabad, 2014 in South Korea, and 2018 in Brazil, Rio de Janeiro, there. There were 4 German girls sitting, another table, and out of curiosity they came to me, "Sir, what are you doing here?" I said, "No, I am on a visit and I am a professor of mathematics." "Mathematics?" They just, I said, "Why?" No, it's a very difficult subject." I said, "No, I think that is a misconception. It is not. Perhaps, Sharon, maybe, we do not teach mathematics the way it is taught, perhaps, at the initial stage. And then it becomes a sort of bugbear to students, and they fear it all through their lives. Perhaps, what I have been, because I have trained at Kenyatta, while as I was at Kenyatta University, I have trained teachers for almost every school in Kenya. My students have gone to almost every school because I was there from 75 to 93. So we try to tell them that you try to make it interesting. How can you make it interesting? Give examples from the environment where you are, how you can apply this. Give them examples the way the maths developed. Mathematics is not all, application. 90% that. The other is you get something new.
Great parent.
As I said, 8 books. And I started writing a book for KCSE. That was my own effort. Then I wrote a book, revision test papers for KCSE. I wrote that. It was edited by my friend, Mr. Humphreys, who is a colleague. After that, we wrote applied mathematics for craft engineering. And my co-authors were Professor Simon Gacharu. That this book was published in 1996 there. And, at that time, because Professor Gacharu, Mr. Gacharu, whatever you call it, I had taught him at Kenyatta University, one of the very brilliant students. Then, we wrote, it's a very popular book, Mathematics or Science. So which is the first year students in all disciplines. Whether you are doing mathematics, whether you are specializing in physics, engineering, architecture, medicine, pharmacy, the first year it covers. And it has been quite popular in most of the universities. Then we wrote Introduction to Probability and Statistics. You know, statistics being very important subject. So we wrote that, and this was published. And then probability distribution of a single random variable. This was published by New Age publishers in India. So Sharon, I think that makes 8 books which we wrote. And there was another student of mine called Romanes Odhiambo, who was also there. I taught him at Kenyatta. Also very inquisitive, very curious to know things and all that. He is now the Vice Chancellor of Meru University of Science and Technology, something. You know, this Eldoret University, Teresa Akenga is my student. Professor Kamau Gumau is the Vice Chancellor at Cooperative, also taught him. Professor Mary Dungu is professor at this Kirinyaga University. So Sharon, our aim is to make mathematics interesting so that the students don't fear it, to popularize it. And I think sciences are the backbone for the development of any country. And mathematics is the queen of sciences. You know, other sciences cannot go ahead, proceed without mathematics. Maths is not difficult at all. It is easier than other subjects, I should say. Very interesting. The only thing is sometimes at the initial stage, we teachers go wrong, we don't make it interesting, you know. Now when you say 1 + 1 is 2, you know, now these teachers are so good, they will say 1 book, this and this, hey, make 2, like this, you know, giving examples and, you know, showing practically.